Most men don't talk about it, but many feel it every single day. Energy levels plummet. Intimacy becomes a struggle, and confidence slips away, and the culprit isn't what you expect. Buried deep in your pelvis lies a small gland, inflamed and neglected, that's quietly robbing you of your vitality and peace of mind. For too many men over 60, swollen prostate tissue triggers frequent bathroom trips, restless nights, and fading drive, issues we rarely discuss, even though they touch every part of life. Today, you'll uncover a simple, natural prostate remedy, one powerful fruit that centuries of tradition have used to calm inflammation, improve blood flow, and ease urinary discomfort in under 24 hours when eaten the right way. I'm Dr. Catherine Rockcura. For over 2 decades, I've helped men over 60 reclaim their strength, sleep through the night, and feel confident again, without relying on synthetic pills or invasive treatments. From retired military veterans to former CEOs, the men I've worked with all wanted the same thing: real answers that work naturally, not temporary fixes that run out with the next prescription. In this video, I'll share 5 fruits proven to shrink the prostate, boost your circulation, and restore your confidence. And the number 1 fruit on this list, chances are, you've eaten it for years without realizing what it's capable of. Before we dive into that list, I want to invite you to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss practical health advice that actually works. And if you're ready to hear the truth about natural prostate support, type yes in the comments below. If you're still unsure, type NO. I want to hear from you either way. Let's begin our journey with the very first fruit on the list, a small, vibrant berry most seniors overlook. They're small, tart, and usually found on holiday tables. But what most men don't know is that cranberries have been quietly revolutionizing prostate health behind the scenes. For decades, cranberries have been linked to women's urinary health. That's what the commercials focused on. That's what doctors often recommended. But new research is flipping the script. Cranberries aren't just for women. They're becoming one of the most overlooked superfoods for men, especially those facing prostate issues. Over half of men past 60 deal with benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. You know the signs: the constant trips to the bathroom at night, the weak flow, the feeling that your bladder never quite empties. That slow, nagging discomfort affects how you sleep, how you move, and how confident you feel around your partner. It wears on your energy and your mood. What's worse is how normalized it's become. Too many men think this is just part of life, but it doesn't have to be. The same compounds that support bladder health in women also fight inflammation in the male prostate. We now know that cranberries contain powerful bioactive nutrients that help reduce swelling and support smoother urinary function. The real secret: a nutrient called proanthocyanidins, or PACs, specifically the type A PACs found in cranberries. These compounds target the root of the problem by blocking the very pathways that fuel prostate inflammation. In a clinical study, men who consumed cranberry extract daily showed a reduction in prostate inflammation markers by up to 30%. Their urinary flow improved, their urgency decreased, and they reported feeling more in control of their daily lives. One 6-month study even showed a 25% improvement in IPSS, the International Prostate Symptom Score, a medical scale used to measure the severity of BPH symptoms. That's a meaningful shift that goes beyond theory. In my clinic, I've seen men walk in frustrated, sleep-deprived, and unsure of what's going wrong. One man, 67 years old, told me he hadn't had a full night's rest in over a year. He was waking up 5 or 6 times just to urinate. He thought it was just something he had to live with. We added one simple change to his routine: unsweetened cranberry juice, just 8 ounces a day. Within 6 weeks, he was waking up only once per night. His flow improved, and so did his mood. And he's not the only one. Many of my patients who try cranberry products report real changes. Not overnight miracles, but real improvements in energy, confidence, and comfort over time, especially when combined with simple daily habits. But cranberries' benefits reach far beyond just your prostate. They support your heart by improving how blood vessels expand and contract. That means better circulation and lower strain on your cardiovascular system. They also contain antioxidants that reduce cellular damage, which may slow down signs of aging and support sharper brain function. Cranberries even help strengthen the immune system, thanks to the high flavonoid content. And when your immune system works better, your whole body does. Best of all, cranberries are incredibly easy to work into your daily routine. They're safe, well-tolerated, and natural. You don't need to overhaul your diet. Start with a half cup of fresh cranberries a day, or drink 8 ounces of pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. Just make sure it's not the sugary kind you'll find in most juice aisles. Those do more harm than good. This is one of the smallest changes you can make with one of the biggest long-term payoffs. A few minutes a day, a few berries on your plate. And yet, for some men, it's the shift that starts a full turnaround. Better sleep, stronger flow, more control. Now, what's next? There's another fruit that doesn't just support your prostate. It may also naturally support your testosterone levels. Red grapes. Sweet, simple, and usually overlooked. But inside this ancient fruit is a powerful compound that modern science links to stronger testosterone, better prostate function, and a longer, healthier life. Let me tell you about one patient of mine. He's 67, retired, and had started to feel like his best years were behind him. Low energy, no interest in intimacy, constant worry about prostate issues. His biggest frustration? He didn't feel like himself anymore. One morning, during a checkup, he mentioned the red grapes growing in his backyard. I asked him to start adding a handful to his daily routine, just a few every day. 6 weeks later, he walked into my clinic looking sharper, more upbeat. He said, "I've got my drive back, and I sleep better, too." What changed? The fruit, more specifically, the resveratrol in red grapes. This natural compound does something remarkable in a man's body. Resveratrol is a key reason why the Mediterranean diet supports strong male health. It helps balance hormones by reducing excess estrogen and supporting healthy testosterone levels. It also activates something called SIRT1, a protein that helps repair cells and calm inflammation, especially in the prostate. Resveratrol does more than just support prostate health. It improves blood flow by protecting the inner lining of your blood vessels. That means better circulation, not just for your heart, but for every system that relies on steady blood supply, including your brain and reproductive organs. Red grapes also help support memory and mental clarity. The antioxidants protect brain cells and may slow down the processes that lead to mental decline. On top of that, resveratrol improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body manage blood sugar more efficiently. A huge plus for men looking to stay sharp and steady throughout the day. And the best part? There's no complicated routine. Red grapes are safe, affordable, and easy to find. You can eat them whole, aim for 1 to 2 cups a day. If you prefer juice, choose pure red grape juice without added sugars. Or, if convenience matters, high-quality grape extract supplements are also an option. Just keep it natural and stay consistent. So what's next? A fruit that's been called nature's medicine by researchers, thanks to its ability to reduce inflammation, support the prostate, and boost long-term vitality. You'll want to hear about this one. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You've heard that saying your whole life. It sounded simple, maybe too simple, but now science confirms what your grandfather always knew. Apples are one of the most powerful and underrated fruits for men's health, especially when it comes to the prostate. Apples carry a deeper meaning. They've always stood for strength, vitality, and everyday wisdom. And while today's health world throws flashy diets and expensive supplements at you, the humble apple still holds its place for a good reason. Modern research now shows that apples contain a flavonoid called quercetin, a compound with real potential to lower inflammation in the prostate and slow the progression of BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia. In plain terms, apples help keep the prostate from becoming swollen, irritated, and disruptive to your daily life. One of my patients, Mark, is 64. He came in tired, frustrated, and constantly interrupted by late-night bathroom visits. I asked him to start eating 2 apples a day, one in the morning, one after dinner. That's it. 8 weeks later, Mark came back with a different tone in his voice. His sleep had improved. He wasn't rushing to the bathroom every couple of hours. His energy was steadier. And perhaps most importantly, he said his confidence had returned. He told me, "I didn't realize how much this was wearing me down until it stopped." So, how exactly does this everyday fruit help your prostate? Apples contain a natural compound called quercetin, and this is where things get interesting. Quercetin directly reduces the inflammation that builds up inside the prostate. In men with BPH, this inflammation makes the prostate swell, press on the bladder, and disrupt your sleep and bathroom habits. But quercetin helps calm those overactive cells, easing that pressure from the inside out. Apples also protect your prostate at a cellular level. Their antioxidants shield your prostate from oxidative stress, the damage that slowly breaks down tissues and can lead to serious complications down the road. And what most men don't realize is that the fiber in apples helps balance your hormones. When your hormones stay steady, your prostate stays calmer. Apples support the entire system. They boost your heart health by improving blood flow. They help keep your blood sugar in check. They ease digestion. And they support your liver in flushing out waste, so your body has less to fight against. I recommend eating 1 to 2 medium apples a day. Keep the skin on. That's where most of the quercetin lives. And when possible, choose organic apples to avoid the chemicals that can interfere with your hormone balance. Big changes don't always come from big efforts. Sometimes the most powerful shifts happen when you return to the basics. A daily apple isn't just a snack. It's a tool your body can use to heal, repair, and stabilize. Coming up is one fruit that's rich in healthy fats and works deep within your hormone system to strengthen your prostate from a different angle. There was a time when anything with fat was treated like the enemy. Men tossed the yolks, skipped the butter, and left the avocados untouched. But now, science has flipped the script. The very thing we were told to avoid, healthy fat, is one of the most important allies for your prostate and your hormones. Avocados support the foundation of male vitality. They're rich in nutrients that feed your testosterone levels, protect your prostate, and help restore a sense of physical balance and strength. Let's break it down. While processed foods silently drain your hormones and inflame your prostate, avocados do the opposite. They nourish your endocrine system, calm inflammation, and help bring your body back into a healthier rhythm. One of the standout nutrients is beta-sitosterol, a plant compound shown in clinical studies to ease symptoms of enlarged prostate. Men who include this naturally occurring sterol in their diet often report stronger urinary flow and fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. Avocados don't just support male health. They target it. Let me tell you about Carl, 69 years old. He came in tired, frustrated, and drained. Frequent urination kept interrupting his nights. His energy during the day felt scattered and weak. I recommended one simple step. Start eating half an avocado every day, consistently. Within 6 weeks, Carl was sleeping through the night. His afternoon slumps became less frequent. And the best part, his confidence came back. That steady, grounded feeling he'd been missing, he felt it again. When your prostate starts to swell, everything changes. The sleep interruptions, the urgency, the frustration. But inside that smooth green avocado, there's something quietly working in your favor, beta-sitosterol. It's a natural plant sterol found in avocados that targets the root of the problem. It helps calm the inflammation in your prostate and improves how easily urine flows. Multiple studies show that beta-sitosterol can significantly relieve the pressure and frequency caused by an enlarged prostate. Avocados also come packed with monounsaturated fats, a key player in natural testosterone production. And testosterone isn't just about energy or libido. It affects your bone strength, mood, muscle maintenance, and even how your body processes fat. Low testosterone is one of the hidden reasons so many men feel sluggish, foggy, and disconnected. Avocados help fix that from the inside out. There's more support packed into this fruit, too. Potassium helps keep your blood pressure steady and protects your heart. Fiber clears out excess hormones, supports digestion, and keeps your body's natural detox system running smoothly. Every bite of avocado checks multiple boxes. It's efficient, clean, and powerful. You don't need to overthink it. Avocados are safe, versatile, and easy to work into your routine. Start with half to 1 avocado per day. Slice it into your salad, spread it on toast, add it to a smoothie, or just eat it plain with a spoon. It doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. Every time you choose whole foods like this, you're choosing to fight back. You're not surrendering your health, you're reclaiming it. Avocados don't just shrink your prostate. They help you feel in control again, steadier, stronger, and more at ease. Now, before you go, there's one more fruit that's often mistaken for a vegetable, but inside, it holds the most heavily researched compound for prostate health. In the next segment, I'll show you what it is, how it works, and why most men are missing out on its benefits. Tomatoes may be the single most important food for prostate health after 60. The reason? A compound deep inside called lycopene. Researchers have studied lycopene in over 100 clinical trials, and the results keep pointing to the same thing. Tomatoes work. Lycopene is what gives tomatoes their red color. But that color isn't just for show. It's a potent antioxidant. It calms inflammation. It actively lowers oxidative stress. And most importantly, it doesn't just float around your bloodstream. It concentrates in your prostate tissue more than in almost any other part of the body. That's where it does its best work. Studies show lycopene can lower prostate inflammation markers by as much as 40%, not over years, within a few months of regular intake. It fights off damage. It stabilizes abnormal cell growth. It even supports hormone balance in the prostate. Let me give you a real example. David, 72, came in with elevated PSA levels. He wasn't sleeping through the night. He felt the discomfort, the constant urge, the loss of peace. I didn't rush him into a procedure. I told him to start eating cooked tomatoes at least 5 times a week. 6 months later, David's PSA levels stabilized. His nighttime bathroom trips reduced. The pressure eased. He told me, "It was the first time I felt like food was doing something real for my body." If you're dealing with prostate discomfort, urgency, or rising PSA levels, tomatoes don't just help, they target the problem where it starts. Lycopene reduces inflammation inside the prostate. It eases that swollen feeling. It brings relief where medication often falls short. Lycopene also lowers oxidative stress, which means your cells face less damage from free radicals, the unstable molecules that speed up aging and disease. With lower stress on your cells, your prostate can start to heal and function more effectively. Many men who eat tomatoes regularly also experience more stable PSA levels. That means fewer surprises during checkups, fewer scares, and better peace of mind. Lycopene strengthens prostate tissue at a cellular level, making it more resilient and less likely to swell or overreact to hormonal changes. This red fruit supports vitality, not just the prostate. Lycopene also benefits your heart and circulation, which are both closely tied to your sexual health. Better blood flow, better stamina, better confidence. It's all connected. And what's even more encouraging is that tomatoes help protect testosterone levels. While lycopene doesn't act like a hormone booster, it shields your testosterone from oxidative damage. That means your natural production stays steadier over time. Why is lycopene so effective? It comes down to its structure. Lycopene is shaped in a way that makes it exceptionally good at neutralizing free radicals, especially in prostate cells. It locks onto them and disarms them before they can cause harm. No synthetic pill does that with the same precision. But tomatoes don't stop at lycopene. They're loaded with vitamin C to support immune health, potassium for heart function and fluid balance, folate for cell repair, and vitamin K to help manage inflammation. These nutrients work together, making tomatoes one of the most complete foods for men over 60. If you want the biggest benefit, don't just eat them raw. Cook them. Heat unlocks lycopene and makes it up to 4 times more absorbable. That's why tomato paste, tomato sauce, stewed or roasted tomatoes work best. They're simple, affordable, and easy to add to your meals. Aim for 5 to 7 servings a week. That could mean a bowl of tomato soup, a spoon of tomato paste stirred into your food, or roasted tomatoes with dinner. You don't need to overthink it. Just stay consistent. Tomatoes are safe for regular use. No side effects, no complications. Just a natural, time-tested way to give your body what it needs to stay strong. You've just heard that tomatoes can support prostate health. But when you combine tomatoes with the right fruits, the impact goes far beyond what tomatoes can do on their own. There's something powerful that happens when you bring together these 5 fruits. Each one targets a different layer of your body's defenses. One improves blood flow, another calms inflammation, another protects your cells. Together, they form a complete nutritional shield for your prostate, your hormones, and even your energy. When men try just one remedy at a time, they often feel like they're chasing results that never come. That's frustrating, and it's unnecessary. Food synergy is the key. Strategic combinations work with your body in ways isolated nutrients can't. The right pairing helps lycopene absorb more efficiently. It unlocks antioxidants that fight cell damage. It even helps regulate insulin and reduce silent inflammation, 2 things directly linked to prostate enlargement. This approach works because it's simple, natural, and grounded in real-life success. These fruits aren't exotic or hard to find. You'll see them at your local market year-round, and they won't stretch your budget. Men across the world, fathers, husbands, grandfathers, have already started adding these fruits to their daily routines. They've seen results. Less discomfort, fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, a stronger stream, more energy during the day. And the good news? You don't have to change your entire diet. You can start small. Add cranberries to your morning oatmeal. Toss avocado into your sandwich. Eat a handful of grapes after lunch. Add tomatoes to your dinner plate. Blend apples into your smoothie. It's about building consistency. Small steps that add up. And when you do this every day, the results come. Most men notice a difference within 6 to 12 weeks. Better sleep, stronger flow, and a noticeable drop in discomfort. Every time you choose one of these fruits, you're making a decision that moves you forward. You're not just easing symptoms. You're protecting your body. You're building vitality. And you're taking control of your health on your terms. Gentlemen, in my 20 years of practice, I've guided hundreds of men through this journey from their 60s to their 80s. Healing rarely starts with a prescription bottle. More often, it begins at your kitchen table, with a simple piece of fruit, with the choice to honor your body because you are worth caring for, no matter your age. You've seen the science today. You've heard real stories of men who reclaimed their comfort, energy, and confidence. So here's your power. If even one of these fruits feels right for you, start there tonight. Your next chapter could begin with your very next meal. If this resonated with you, I'd be honored if you'd like this video or share it with a friend who needs this truth. Leave a comment below. I read every single one, and your words might light the path for another man. Thank you for trusting me with your health journey. Now go enjoy that fruit